What's up, everybody? It's Drive Some Strong Dragon Training. I'm back on another episode of the Strong Dragon Files. Today I want to talk to you guys just a little bit about periodization and setting some realistic goals. I've had over my 10 years experience in personal training, health and fitness. I've had a lot of unrealistic goals and people not knowing how to periodize their program. Now, let's start first and foremost with what is exactly periodization. So when you set a goal for yourself, like I want to lose 10 pounds or 20 pounds or 60 pounds or 100 pounds, or I want to prep for a competition, or I want to prepare for a soccer tournament, whatever the case is, you have a goal in mind. Now, you know that today you're starting and you need to have that weight loss by X time next year, or you want to be prepared by a tournament in August 2021. So you know that this is your time frame. Based on that, you have to set your program based on the level you're starting at. Let's say if you're preparing for a weightlifting competition and you are already starting to deadlift 600 pounds, you're kind of on the wrong track if you're not at that level yet. So you gotta start, be realistic and true to yourself, know where you are. So start by taking measurements, start by taking your weight, start by taking some pictures of your body so you can see the progress over the time. This is going to help you tremendously when you do your checkpoints throughout your journey. So if you have pictures and you look at the picture and then you see maybe 3 or 6 months later, oh my goodness, I look so much different. Because you gotta remember, you see yourself every single morning in the mirror. So it's very hard for you to recognize a difference over a set amount of time. But when you have pictures and you look at it, it's like, wow, look how much I've changed over the past X amount of time. So start off with that. Get your measurements, get your weight, get your pictures, and then do a little bit of test for yourself. See how many push-ups you can do. See how many squats you can do. See how long you can hold a plank. These are the basic things that if you're not comfortable with or you're not sure about what you're looking for, is when you should seek assistance and ask a certified trainer or a coach or anything like that to kind of discover or find out what your level is when you're starting. Based on that level, you will be able to from there periodize and set a plan of attack. How many times per week are you going to work out? What are you going to do every day when you're in a gym? How many sets? How many reps? How many times you're going to hit the specific muscle in the specific style in that one workout? So there's so many different factors that you got to take into hand. It's not just, okay, next year I want to lose 60 pounds. Okay, I'm just going to go and walk on a treadmill every single day for the next 365 days and hope for the best. That's not how you do it. There's a little bit of science involved to this. There's a little bit of thought process that needs to be put in your periodization. So start with where you are and then progressively go from there. If at the beginning of your plan, for example, you can do 10 repetitions of bench press with just 10 pounds on each side. After a couple of weeks, see if you can, if it starts to feel light for you, and if you feel, 2 weeks ago I was only able to do 10 repetitions, now with the same way, I feel like I could do more. See how many more you can do. If it's maybe 1 or 2 more, consider increasing the reps. But if you feel like you can go up to 25 reps, then consider increasing the weight of the bench press rather. Again, if your goal revolves around gaining more muscle, then adjust the weight and the reps accordingly. But if you're looking to tone, again, adjust the weight and the reps accordingly. So there's really, as I mentioned, there's a lot of thought process that you gotta put, because if you make the mistake of, you're trying to gain weight, gain muscle, and you're not increasing the weight accordingly, you're just increasing repetitions, then you'll never hit that target goal. So you're gonna go into this spin, you're just gonna spin on the spot, you're gonna tone, you're gonna get smaller, leaner, things like that, and you're not looking for it. So at the end of the day, what have I done? So you gotta be very smart about what you plan and how you plan it. That is the key process. Now, the next step in your idea is going to be setting realistic goals. Okay, when you look at the process of, let's take somebody trying to lose weight, for example. You've gained over the past 5 years, you got a new job that's more stressful, you got married, kids, whatever the case is. But over the past 5 years, you've gained 100 pounds that now you are just looking to get off, take off of your body. You want to get leaner, you want to, see that six pack again. If over 5 years you've gained 100 pounds, I would say 75% of the population does this. If over 5 years you've gained 100 pounds, what makes you think that in 3 months you're gonna lose 100 pounds? Think of this process realistically. Then also put into account how easy it is to gain weight, how hard it is to take weight off. Okay? So if you have gained all this weight in this large amount of time, you can't take it off in a fraction of that time. 3 months, 6 months, and this is where people give personal trainers a bad name, a bad rep, because, oh, look, in the past 6 months, I was only able to take off 50 pounds or 25 pounds or things like that. It's not that simple. It's not like we're going to give you X amount of pills and do X amount of magic spells on you and there you go, your weight is off. You have to be realistic that also take into consideration that when you took all that food in and all that bad food that made you gain all of this weight, you got to think of it this way too. Your body went from, probably you were fit before, probably you played soccer before, probably you were a bodybuilder before or a fitness model, but now you are overweight. That's fine. But you took your body from X look to Y look. Now, this could have thrown your hormones off. This could have affected the way that your body processes food. Maybe because of all the bad crap that you've been eating, now your body is in need of a cleanse. It doesn't process the new food as good. So if you're not processing the nutrients properly, then you can't make use of those nutrients and then lose the weight properly. There's so many things. How you release your hormones and how your hormones react, how your body reacts. There's all these little things that you have to take into consideration, and this is why when even myself, I put somebody on a plan, I track it. Every single month I track it. If you're on a plan with me and in the first month I see that, okay, you've been doing your workouts, you say you've been following your eating plan, but something is wrong, you've gained weight, well, let's change the plan of attack. If this happens again in the second month, this is when I say, okay, you know what, you need to go and do some tests. We need to find out exactly what's happening from your doctor, if everything is okay, if your thyroid's okay, if your hormone levels, this and this and this and this and this. We need to check mark everything because we are fighting a losing battle right now. There's something happening in your body that requires more of a attention than just a simple workout and diet. Or a simple diet, to be more exact. You need maybe a specialized diet. We need to look more deep into what the body is lacking in order to gain these results you want. So I am urging people to get this and understand this and focus on this part, that just because you gain the weight over a set amount of time, it's not going to come off in a set amount of time or in a fraction of the time that you've gained the weight. And B, you've caused some very bad chain reactions, to put it that way, in your body that could now be preventing you from losing that weight. So be patient when you have a plan, and of course go to somebody who is reputable, who knows what they're doing, because there's many cases too that I'm going to side with the client on this one and say that the trainer has no idea what they're talking about, because there are cases out there. So don't get me wrong, it's not always the client or the person trying to lose weight at fault here, or that they're being unrealistic. There are people that are being realistic. They understand the process, and they wait, but they see no change. This is where you got to pump on the brakes and say, hey, what is going on over here? Let's get a second opinion here. But in many of the cases and in many aspects that I've been in, it's been 2 weeks and I am not seeing results. Okay, well, why are you not seeing results? I see in my application over here that you have not done workout on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Why was that? Oh, because I didn't have time. I was so tired from work. Okay, well, if you're not able to do and follow the plan that I'm giving you, then how can you expect any results even a 20-year period of time, So track your progress, be true to yourself, be true to the program, and give your 100% best. Now, once something doesn't go your way or you're not seeing the results, don't necessarily jump first step and saying, it's my trainer's fault, I need to go to somebody else. If you hop from trainer to trainer and you have the misfortune of getting bad trainers, because there's a dime a dozens out there too, you have the misfortune of getting bad trainers one after the other, the 3 trainers that you go to, and they're all guiding you on a bad route, or you go to 3 good trainers, but they don't get the idea that maybe it's not just the eating and the workout that we need to look at. We need to look at underlying health issues too. You're wasting your money going from trainer to trainer and nobody knows what the hell's going on with you. Go to somebody, tell them, here's what happened. Trainer X, I've been to, they don't know what to do anymore because I haven't lost anything. I've actually been gaining weight over the past little while. So what do you suspect? If they're saying that, oh yeah, the first thing out of their mouth should be, let's look at the plan, let's look at what they did. Do you have a copy of your previous plan? I see. Okay, you know what? They've been doing very good with the plan, with the nutrition plan, but you still say you've been gaining weight or nothing has happened. Okay, we need to go into some underlying health issues. We need to send you to a doctor, get some blood work done, get some tests ran, see what is happening in the body, because something must be happening in your body. Something is not responding, something is off, and you could be feeling amazing. You could be feeling, well, what are you talking about? I feel amazing. There's nothing wrong with me. Well, you don't necessarily need to feel ill at the time of in order to have things go wrong in your body. You understand what I'm saying? So still go, still get the blood work done, because these problems, they're brewing in your body, and over the next 15 to 20 years is when you see the effects of these problems, is when pain is going to start setting in, is when diseases are going to start overrunning your body. So if one of your trainers recommends, and this is for the trainers out there too, you should always recommend to the client, get some blood work done. Just like we always sit down, or at least every trainer should sit down at the beginning of the workout with the future clients saying, do you have this and this and this and this and this as a medical issue in your body? Now, most clients will say, no, I don't feel bad, I feel amazing, I just want to lose weight. Okay, that's great. You're signing this, you're telling me you have no heart problems, no this problems, no that problems. Great, let's go ahead with it. But as I mentioned, if things just go AWOL and nothing is happening, go for the blood work. Don't give your trainer a hard time if they're sending you out for blood work. And trainers out there, don't give your client a hard time saying that, oh, you're just not doing the workout, because now you're just calling them lazy and demotivating them, which is not the case. You can't jump to the conclusion always that, oh, the client is not doing their work. You've got to analyze, this is a problem that needs solving. So take all the steps necessary, dot every I, cross every T, and make sure you've found and took all the possible routes to solve this problem for your client. So remember, periodization, you need to set smart goals, realistic goals, checkpoints. Start from the level you are at, be true to yourself. Don't lie to yourself and say, oh no, I'm at that level, where really you're about 10 levels lower. Start at the level you are, progressively overload. Can't talk today for the life of me. Overload your workouts and change your plans accordingly. Don't fall into the trap of plateauing, which is going to be a complete separate video that I'm going to talk to you guys about later on. Don't fall into that trap. Periodize smart, periodize, start at the level that you're at, and make sure your diet matches your workout. Now, on the other end of the thing, setting realistic goals and finding all the underlying problems, be patient with the program. Don't expect magic from your workouts, but also be smart, because if you're not seeing any kind of change over a 6-month period in your body, over a 3-month or 6-month period, then there should be questions raised. Why is this? Why is this? Why is this? But don't jump directly to the blame. Clients, don't blame your trainers right away, essentially saying that they're stupid, have no idea what they're talking about. Or rather, trainers, don't blame your clients right away and saying that they're lazy and not following the programs. Track everything, be true to yourself. If the case is that the trainer has no idea what they're talking about, then yes, move on. If it's the case that the client is not following the workout and they're not doing what they're supposed to do, then yes, give them crap. But cover all your bases first before you jump to conclusions. So I hope this video helped you guys. Let me know in the comments below what you guys have done over the past couple of years that really has shown you no results, and how you, what steps you took to solve these problems. And I really hope that this video has helped people out there and give you a little bit of an idea of what's going on in the fitness world and how you should approach these kind of problems. Again, my name is Dragos from Strong Dragon Training. Please hit like and subscribe if you like this video, if you felt that it helped you guys. I have tons more videos on my YouTube channel. Of course, my Facebook page is always uploaded with new and interesting things. So give me a like, give me a follow there, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you guys on my next video. Stay fit, stay healthy.